to get everything working, we'll take a bit more of a break and probably point out things that we're missing.
Works for me. Do you guys want me to just jump around the map, basically?
Personally, I quite like the automated thing, but, I mean, it's your camera. Look at whatever you think is interesting.
Alrighty, so this is game 2. This is, what is this? This is Awesome Loli versus Amputease? Yes, this is Awesome Loli versus Amputease. Okay, so this is round 2 of DominateDominion number 50. And the first ban goes out to Hammerhand, and he bans Jayce, Kassadin getting banned, and the third ban being Kha'Zix.
Yep. Let's see what's happened. So these are fairly standard bans. Team 1 is actually being nice and banning some of the very strong champions. Sometimes they don't do this and try to make Team 2 ban the strong champions. Sometimes this works, sometimes they have a counter strategy. I've put the chat bans in the chat now, so...
Alright, so... the chat bans are Jayce, Kassadin, Kha'Zix, and Nidalee. And we're going to be getting into game whenever it starts. And then I'm gonna leave it to you guys and take a break for a little while. Like, I'll still put input and stuff, but like you said, give me a little bit of a break.
Yep.
And I'm gonna put summoner blockers up. And that's not summoner blockers, that's that. Okay, there it is.
Okay.
Alright, first bans going out are Teemo and Yorick. Very standard bans. Nobody likes Yorick bottom. Everybody hates Teemo. Neither team wanting Wukong. Neither team wanting Wukong.
Yep. Teemo has very strong map control. Yorick is very obnoxious bot lane, and Metal Fenrir plays a decent one. Wukong and Jax are both very strong bruisers. Wukong's very slippery, great team fighter. Jax is just one of the best duelists. I'm surprised they banned Lulu, in fact. I know Science plays Lulu, and I'm not sure Awesome Explosion plays much Lulu. She is one of the most powerful supports.
I do know that I have seen Lulu played in scrims with Fancy's team, so...
I see. And Elise, again, played by several members of Amputease. Very strong pick right now. She has a lot of damage early, mid, and late, because early on her Q has 2 sets of base damage when you rank it, and later on her spiderling damage has ridiculously strong scaling.
Yes. Now, what I'm a little concerned about is because they banned out the Lulu, they allowed Amumu to go through for first pick. Now, I don't know if that was a strategy or not, but Amumu is a very, very strong pick. And I think that with dual power, I know dual power is an AD carry player, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Amumu will be a great asset to dual power in this matchup.
Yes, there's a Nunu pick that's still quite likely to be a bot lane champion. Nunu can be played support top and to shut down AD carries, or it could be a Taric pick. That will probably be a top lane tanky support.
Fancy insta-locking Jarvan. I hope that was an insta-lock, otherwise this is going to have to be remade. Um,
Yep, there's the Jarvan and Taric picks. Signs picking up Vi, who's... Jarvan is a very strong ganker. Good damage. Tends to have a bit of trouble with Amumu, but he can actually gap close while snared, which is quite an asset when you need that sort of CC.
yes, I agree. Metal Fenrir, a very strong Diana player. I'm not surprised to see that picked up. I'm actually surprised that, to some extent, that didn't get banned in chat bans to counter Metal Fenrir. However, Metal Fenrir does have a very large champion pool, so...
To be fair, Purple Team have basically been banning very strong bot lane champions. Their bans in this draft were Yorick, Jackson, Elise. Oh, terrifying bot laners.
Yes, but that also leaves Diana open to basically terrorize people like Singed and other bot laners who aren't quite as strong as the 3 that got banned.
Diana has a few counter picks. We'll see if they choose any. There's a Zac pick. I'm wondering if that'll get locked in, because if it does, that means Purple has 3 initiators against 3 tanky initiators. That could be quite strong, but they're up against an Amumu, which can give tanky initiators a lot of trouble.
I think,
especially if they have to pile on.
I think what Awesome Loli is trying to do is they know what dual power plays, and they're trying to get a dive comp going on to try and counter dual power.
I see. Perhaps they're underestimating just how much damage Amumu and Vi can do.
That
We'll
could
see
also be.
if it works out. Yes.
And Misfortune being picked up, and dual power picking Fizz. I think there might be a trade-off going. I don't think I have ever seen or heard of dual power.
Pantheon would be a decent... I think I've seen him on Fizz. And he's a good champ. He's a good player, so he can play a wide range of champions. Pantheon, again, has very strong AoE. He's a strong duelist. His block is really effective against Jarvan's passive and Talon's combo.
And there's Darius.
Darius adds more AoE, combos very well with Amumu, and can duel most of Purple Team.
And Romantic
There's
Jaguar on
Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath. What the...
Is that a bot lane counter pick to Diana? I'm not sure.
Nope, there's the Maokai, though. Yep.
That's another tanky initiator. Maokai will lose bot quite hard to Diana normally. I'm not sure whether he's going to go bot.
I would, in my opinion, I would say it's either going to be Talon or Maokai bottom. I do not think that any other champion can take Metal Fenrir bottom. I know for a fact he's going bottom because
Talon may well be able to hold bottom if he starts early, and late game his burst will actually be quite threatening to Diana. Jarvan will not be able to. I've never seen the Taric matchup.
Taric is a strong matchup against ADs, not APs, especially like Diana. I think that Diana would just stomp him into the ground. And we can drop the blockers, so there's that. And so for the blue team, we have Hammerhand on V, Metal Fenrir on Diana, Science on Amumu. We have Vekarat on Darius, and we have Dual Power on Fizz, which I do believe Loli Brigade had actually built a team around trying to counter Dual Power, and Dual Power basically threw one right back at him and picked Fizz. So
Yes. I expect Vi to be the main bot lane ganker for blue team, and if purple team chooses to gank bot, both Jarvan and Talon can do it. Talon is probably actually the safer ganker with his silence.
and he also has the cleanse, which I think the cleanse is more for Amumu than any other. It's actually only for Amumu, I think. I think this is actually going to be really interesting matchup to see. Both teams have very strong lineups. I've yet to see a Zac in a tournament yet, just because he just got released, I think today or yesterday. So, which should be very interesting to see.
Yes. I see he's picked up heal.
I think that's because of his passive, or because of his abilities that they use health. I think that he's going to try and spam as much as possible to try and deal as much AoE, CC, and damage as well. So he's going to take the heal and hope for the best.
Yeah, maybe he'll use it to make a quick getaway if he actually dies, and uses his passive to recombine.
Yes. Okay. So we have 40 seconds till this game starts to load in. Loli Brigade versus Amputease, round 2 of DominateDominion number 50. And so far, we have seen Dominion Nation beat DNT Gaming, and I hope DNT Gaming comes back with a very strong team next week.
Yes, I really hope they come back. I hear they've been taking advice from Fancy Wolf and his team, so perhaps they'll come back and show us some better strategies. Often the new teams do try to innovate, and that's quite important for the game. So we really should welcome them.
And that's what we're trying to do. We welcome all teams, and like I've said it a bit. What the hell? Oh, there it goes. I thought my client had crashed. We welcome all new teams, all new players, anybody to the community. We are like one big, happy, dysfunctional family. So.
Yep.
If you see Summoner Heal, it's a very good Summoner spell for winning top fights. Or just early game.
You're right, yes. In the 4v4, heal is quite strong. They don't have any healing reduction, and it'll combo nicely with Taric's sustain if they need to burst heal someone up.
I did not think about that. Thank you.
Yeah, and Zac's new, so don't really know what summoners are good at on him.
Yes.
We also don't know what to expect out of him either.
Yes. So Amputease is fielding Hammerhand on Vi, Metal Fairy on Diana. We're predicting that to be bot lane. Science on Sad Robot Amumu, Vicarak on Darius, and Dual Power on Fizz. Awesome Explosion plus Volley. Loli has Fancy Wolf on the new champion Zac. The Loli Brigade playing Taric. Ashen Pine on Warring Kingdoms Jarvan. Armed Weasel playing Talon. Running Cleanse to deal with the wide range of CC. Amumu, Stun and Ultimate. Darius is powerful slow. And Romantic Jaguar on Maokai, whom we predicted would be bot.
And it looks just like that. Wait, can you guys hear me?
I think we can, yes.
Okay.
Remember to put us on KDA.
Oops, sorry, once again. There we go. And I'm not sure why, but I'm starting to see a lot of this double ruby crystal start. I think that might be starting to become the new metagame for Tinks and Tinky support-esque champions. I know we saw out of Sona last game.
It's quite strong. You can build it into quite a few things, such as Haunting Guys and Hextech Sweeper, or just other Kindle Gem items in general. I would have thought that you'd pick up a mana potion on Taric with that start, though, as he is pretty mana hungry.
Yep, we were right. Metal Fenrir is bottom. Maokai is bottom, and here is what is going to be I think it's going to be a very interesting top fight personally. I don't know about you guys. Volandum, I'll let you take this one away.
Okay, I'm suffering crippling lag, actually. I won't be able to cast anymore, but I'll do my best for here. As we've mentioned earlier, neither team has much poke, so they're just cuddling on the point. Darius goes for an initiate and gets it, and there's the follow-up.
Alright, here. With you doing lag, I'll just cast the fight, I guess.
Yes. Zac's used his passive. See?
Amputease. Zac getting away because of his passive. We have Talon coming back up. Amumu and Hammerhand. Both kind of low. Fancy Wolf coming back into the fight. No matter how low he is, he gets taken down this time, though. Amputease takes top without a single problem.
Yes, Amumu's Despair is dominating that close packed fight. He's not actually ranking it, he's ranking his bandage toss for stronger initiations because they think they can win these fights.
So we have Amputease, we have blue team just sitting in this bush next to the speed shrine waiting for somebody to come just so they can get him. We have Darius pulling Talon. Talon's about to get blown up. Talon's down. We have Vi getting very low. We have Science chasing. Oh, Science escaping. We have Dual Power getting out. The Amumu ulti coming out. And that was a disengage by Amputease. Now we have Dual Power getting an explosive kill on Zac and falls to Jarvan.
Yes, that was a 2-for-2 trade, and blue team still seems to be in control of top lane. Bottom lane, Maokai is slightly out farming Diana, but
up
this
top
is
lane.
pretty much neutral.
Up top lane we have Amputease trying to hold down the fort, but it's 4v2. Darius getting one dunk. Darius getting another. Oh no, he did not get the dunk. Darius falling. And Talon getting a triple kill on that exchange. And the turret as well. Awesome Loli getting windmill for that. However, Science is coming up. And he is coming in strong. But I think he is going to fall. No, he is not. He has reinforcements. So Science making a very good executive decision there to engage, even without his team there knowing that they were on their way, so that he could bait all the damage and soak it up while his team just focused them down.
Yep. He's not substantially tankier than the rest of his team. I think Fizz actually has about as much health at the moment.
Oh, we have a gank coming in bot lane. Jarvan coming in, the Maokai ult dropping, Metal Fenrir trying to escape. He gets snared, and he is going to fall to Jarvan. Now we have Vi and Darius reacting bottom. Jarvan getting the knock up. Darius getting the pull. Fizz coming in. Fizz getting the kill on Jarvan. Romantic Jaguar doing everything he can do to hold his turret and falls to Darius. Now top lane, we have 3 top lane and only Science to defend it. Science's ultimate is down, and he just did everything he could to hold it down as long as possible while his team kept bot lane.
Yeah. This is a trade of quest for the bot lane point, and it's a trade of 2 for 1. Diana seems to have headed top for the time being, though, since she's not needed to keep their bot lane covered.
And we have
team is terribly good at defending without initiating, although Amumu is quite scary.
Maokai killing Vi. Darius channeling at the windmill. Awesome. I was about to say awesome Loli. Loli up there to try and stop him. Science is channeling now. He's got to try and take them both off the turret as long as possible. And he's doing a good job at that. All he needs to do is, one more second. And he is still, he distracted top for quite a long time. So, Amputease is still in the lead here against Awesome Loli. However, Awesome Loli coming up with 3. Darius is low. Darius falling to Jarvan. Science throwing out the ultimate. Jarvan getting a double kill. They're chasing down Dual Power. And Dual Power going back in, getting knocked up, giving Jarvan the triple kill. Vi coming in, about to pick up this 2v1. And, oh, wait, maybe not. Yes. Unless she can get that back, I do believe Zac's going to come back, and he will not escape. Yes. Zac falls to Vi. We have Amumu and Darius waiting in the jungle. We have Taric and Jarvan walking around the speed shrine. They know that Vision got popped. Oh, a gank coming down bot lane onto Metal Fenrir. Metal Fenrir is going to drop very fast to Jarvan and Maokai. Dual Power jumping out immediately. This is a 4v2 situation. Jarvan getting stunned or something. I just lost complete track of what just happened there. Dual Power dropping. Dual Power took out Maokai, and I just lost that entirely. Meanwhile, Zac falls to Amumu and V, and they are going to capture the drill for that. However, Amputease is going to capture the quarry. That's what it's called, the quarry.
Yes, and they actually lost fewer people in that trade, so they were able to split up and extend some pressure and take back their own midpoint.
Yes. Romantic Jaguar capping back the drill. And now we have Zac headed top lane. We have Talon already at top lane channeling. It's more than halfway channeled. They are definitely going to get windmill. We have Zac channeling on the Storm Shield. See if he can make a play out of that. Darius back capping on the bottom. And we have Maokai here to respond. And the garrison goes off. The twisted advance. And Darius might try and duel here. No, he is not. The Maokai ultimate dropped, and there it went. Right now we have Loli Brigade camping in the jungle, waiting for somebody to come through. I think it's a kind of payback time. And here it comes.
That's a very big Zac.
That is a very big Zac. And here comes the team fight. The Amumu ulti coming out, the Fizz coming out. And that was just an explosion coming out of Amputease. Jarvan having to run away. That was a 3-for-0 exchange there. And Amputease is going to take windmill back for absolutely nothing. Nothing at loss. We have a gank coming down bot lane from Jarvan. Metal Fenrir is in trouble. He's pushed very far up. Let's see if Metal Fenrir can get out. And he is not going to be able to get out. He just gets shut down. Jarvan hit Ghost Blade, I believe. Jarvan did hit his Ghost Blade, and killed Metal Fenrir. So now
Yes.
we
Also,
have...
Explosion plus Loli's ganks are helping keep them in the game. Maokai is doing quite well to assist those.
Yes. Now we have 3 top. We have Amumu's bandage toss going out. We have Darius coming in, getting pulls on 2 of them. We have Zac bouncing around. We have Talon coming in. Talon going down. Hammerhand. And we have Amputease just shutting down another team fight because Ashen is bottom again, ganking Metal Fenrir for the second time, just staying down there to make sure Metal Fenrir cannot do anything against that Maokai. We have Hammerhand.
That team fight was quite advanced, though. They may well be able to pick up a 3-cap from it.
Yes.
Assuming they can get back up to defend their own midpoint, which is Quest.
And there it is. Maokai falls to V with the assist of Darius. Now we have Loli Brigade rushing back top lane, and they are going to try and make something happen here. Dual Power is sitting in the bush waiting for his team. And I thought he was going to get cut out by Taric there. Amputease. Oh my god. Loli Brigade initiating. We have Dual Power getting very low. The Amumu ulti coming out. Fancy. Dual Power going down. Jarvan. And... Ugh. Oh my god.
I feel that one problem with this fight is that every time Talon shows up, they're putting quite a lot of effort into comboing him down, and he's their main AoE damage. Both teams have very strong AoE damage. It seems to have worked out this time, though.
Talon did get Vi there, so...
Yeah.
And Loli Brigade did take top back. Right now they are 3-capped against Amputease. This is going to be a close game. I'm actually really ready to see what's going to happen. Come very close to endgame. We have Romantic Jaguar getting blown up.
Surprisingly, even though Diana is 1-5 and Maokai is 3-3, Diana has outfarmed by about 600 gold, which will help her quite a bit.
Yes, and now we have Ashen downing Diana while she tried to get away. Top lane, however, there is a fight going on. And Science is trying to get away. Loli stunning Fizz. And Fizz is going to get Talon. And there goes the Talon. Fizz and Taric takes Fizz. Okay, I did not see that. So right now, Loli Brigade does have control. Complete control of top. And they're going to gank bottom again. A 3-man gank onto Metal Fenrir. There's the bounce. Metal Fenrir going down very fast and does go down. Nobody is responding top to try and take it down. The whole team going down bottom. This is a full team fight under the blue tower, completely in the favor of Amputease, and all they are doing now is just cleaning house. Darius picking up a quadra kill for that fight. And now we have Armed Weasel and Dual Power battling it out top lane. We have the cleanse going out. Let's see who can get it off. And he does give Dual Power. So Talon did get Dual Power in that exchange.
Yes, the cleanse doesn't seem to have worked against the fish. I think you need the Quicksilver Sash.
Yes. Amputease's Vi is going down. And Loli Brigade capping back their boneyard. Meanwhile, Science is pushing up really hard on top lane and did not take it because he's reacting to bot. However, we have Armed Weasel on Talon, and we have Fancy Wolf coming up to assist and hold down top, while Metal Fenrir is getting ganked once again by Loli Brigade, except for this time it was not able to happen. Now we have Dual Power in the jungle trying to chase down that Zac. Might be able to get him. Here's the Jarvan knockup and ultimate, and There goes Zac, and there goes... Should be dual power, should be going down here, but yes, he does. Hammerhand going in on Armed Weasel, getting Talon. Darius doing a lot of damage here. Amumu coming in. Darius still putting down a lot of hurt. And there is a big creep wave pushing down on the purple team, blue team's middle, and it neutralized. I am losing my mind here.
That's fair enough. I'm a bit behind. Both teams are playing quite skirmish-style team fights. Fizz and Talon running around the outsides, picking out off whomever they can.
Fancy is going to get caught out.
Armor, and I'm seeing that he's taking a lot of damage from the AD champion.
Oh, here's the initiate, the Amumu ulti. And here goes Loli Brigade going completely down onto Amputease. Metal Fenrir is even up there. Quadra kill. Talon is going to get... Oh, I thought Talon was going to get a pentakill.
That would be very exciting.
That's why I was getting all hyped up. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And we have Talon.
Zac took it. And I guess he didn't want to chase onto Amumu.
No.
That would be a scary thing.
Jarvan and Talon taking down Amumu in that exchange. And Awesome Loli did take back Windmill. However, they have vision of Zac, and they are going to start capturing this. 3v1, Zac is not going to be able to do anything, and he goes down to Fizz before he can do anything at all. Right now, top is neutralized, and Darius misses the pull. But a gank did go down bottom against Diana once again.
I feel Zac could probably have gotten out of there without dying. He seems to be picking up a locket now to help mitigate the AoE bursts that Amumu and Co can put out.
Alright, both teams are heading down bot lane. I think this is going to be another one of those really big fights that we've been seeing. Except for right now, I don't think that it would be a wise choice unless they capitalize on it and get the objective as well as bot lane against Metal Fenrir. So here we go, all 4 players going in. Oh, only 3. Metal Fenrir is going to drop very fast, and there he goes. That's it. And here we go. We have Amputease answering the call, and they are indeed going to go down very fast. Dual power going down last. That just went horribly. However, Amumu is backdooring. That is why they did not have an initiate. I did not see Amumu leave. So
yes. Would you be able to increase the minimap size?
Oh, yes. That was something I got asked to do, and I did not. My apologies.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, these are very exciting Loli team fights we're seeing. Yeah.
Is that better for everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Right now we have Loli Brigade holding down the windmill, and they are running bottom once again. Dual power bottom. It's 2v1, 3v2 bottom. Zac is gonna fall, and now we have Maokai, who's exhausted, no longer exhausted. Darius is doing a lot of damage to Maokai, and he is exhausted, but you cannot exhaust the dunk. However, he does fall to the turret. Now we have Talon up top against Science on that Amumu, and I do not think that Talon will be able to solo Amumu. I don't think that at all. We have Jarvan immediately getting out of there the second he saw Vi and dual power on Fizz. He flag pulled right the hell out of there, and I would have done the very same thing. So we have
Science. They seem to have disengaged safely, though.
Yes, very safe play.
Amumu ultimate is back up for the next team fight.
And actually, all of their ultis except for Darius are up. So this might go terribly for Loli Brigade. Oh, jumping right on the dual power. Dual power getting out. Here comes the team fight. Vi, Talon getting the dunk. And there's the Amumu ultimate. There's dual power doing the bounce. There's Fancy and ooh. Loli Brigade coming out on top strong in that fight.
Yep, a lot of focus on Talon, which allowed Loli Brigade to wear them down a lot with mixed AoE, I guess. I'm not really sure where the damage was coming from.
Zac has a Riley's. That could be why they have problems disengaging, actually.
Yes, possibly. Jarvan has a Randuin's for also a strong slow to go with his shield.
We have Amumu and Darius top lane to try and make something happen. Amumu's channeling and gets stopped immediately. We have Hammerhand coming in. Jarvan flag pulling. Zac going down. Talon's ulti coming out. Fizz with the fish. And once again, I think Loli Brigade has this game in the bag at this point.
I think that move was a bit of a desperation move, and they would have done better making a different play, possibly more patiently.
Yes, I think that if they had waited, I don't know if Fizz had just revived or not.
Yes.
Okay, so that was a 4v4 fight.
Yes.
I think that they're a little bit in... I think they're... Yeah, you are correct. They are in desperation. They are all pinging bot lane. All of Amputease is just converging on Maokai right now. They need to make something happen. Talon's waiting to respond. There's the Garrison. There's the Darius. There's the Talon. And Talon is actually running right out. Jarvan, their whole team, all of Loli Brigade's there. Fizz, on the other hand, dual power is channeling. Dual power might be able to neutralize this while his team fight's going down. And it is 2v2 still. Darius gonna get the dunk, and there it is. Oh my god, that team fight went in their favor, and there's Jarvan to play cleanup, and right now top is neutralized, so it's a 2v2 with 3 points left. Let's see if dual power can make something happen. Dual power does take down Taric. He might be able to capture this top point and keep them in the game just a little bit longer. We see Jarvan coming around on Metal Fenrir as well as Maokai converging. I do believe that Jarvan is a little low for this. However, top lane's fight is going to be what decides this. Oh, that is not good. That is not good at all. We have Talon up top lane. We have Hammerhand going down. Science going down. And that is going to be it. Unless they can make something happen, they're going for bot. They're going for the purple team's bottom as they go for top. Fancy Wolf is backing. Let's see how it goes. They have Talon backing. Loli capping Windmill. And then they have Amputease capping bottom. This is going to be a base race right now to try and keep Amputease in this game. The clock is ticking. And here we are. We have the team fight engaging. Metal Fenrir getting dropped immediately. Darius getting one dunk off. Darius about to get
Fancy can afford
twice.
to die here. His revive is up, and that will be crucial here.
Dual power trying to keep off Fancy. Dual power keeps Fancy off. Meanwhile, top we have Science and Hammerhand on Talon and Taric. Let's see if Hammerhand can make something happen. No, he can't. But, however, Fizz does take down Zac in a desperation last-ditch kill. However, we have Jarvan and we have Maokai down there, and Fizz is so low, he cannot fight that. So this is going to come down to whoever can respond to bot fastest, and he is going to sacrifice himself for this tower, which is exactly what they need to do right now. Metal Fenrir and Vikarat going on and getting that Maokai. Talon and Jarvan coming in. Talon's going to pop his ulti. Ashen, Metal Fenrir is going to fall. And this might be game over for Amputease right here, right now. And I believe it is.
I think this game came down to the third round of revives coming up.
And that is
Purple team
GG.
died at Windmill earlier, and so they had their revives up slightly sooner. And
Yes.
right at the end, Diana and Amumu's revives were almost up, but not quite in time.
I would have to say that was a very, very entertaining match. I don't know about you.
Yes, it was very close and very exciting. Yes, I'm quite glad I picked this match to view.
Alright, guys.
Congratulations to both the teams for giving us a very good game.
Alright, and while the ad is running, I'm just going to pop up the DominateDominion number 50 emblem. Holy fuck.
Oh, apparently we had another close game. Cheese Enema just beat Fat Me Too Heavy by 63 points to 0.
Oh, wow. Let me update the brackets. Yes, and we
Yes,
have...
I'm working on it right now.